Due to the nature of this program, listener aggression is advised.
Hey, I'm Carla. I'm Heidi.
And we're the Butcher Baby.
This is Charlie Scene.
Yo, what's up? This is AJ from Fire from the Gods. This is Rich Ward, the Duke of Metal from Fozzy.
Saddam Leader from In Search of Sun.
This is Beefcake the Mighty from Guam.
And Postulus Maximus.
Ahoy, this is Chris from Maelstrom.
Yo, what's up? This is J-Dog from Hollywood Undead.
Hi, this is Ash Costello from New Year's Day.
This is Tommy Vex from the Bad Wolves.
This is Joe from Dead.
Brutality!
And I'll tell you now to stay fucking metal, yeah!
If we leave that in any point, but we be there, already gone.
Hey, this is Caesar from Zero Theorem, and you're listening to Honest Brutality.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cameron Rebel with Honest Brutality. I'm sitting here with Mr. Big Sloppy.
What up?
And Evil. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we have Caesar from Zero Theorem on the line.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, Caesar.
We're doing great.
Thanks for doing the show.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
I'm going to address this right away. Your voice is made for radio, bro. You should have a radio show. I swear to God.
I think I did in high school.
I think I did.
Get the hell out.
Yeah. I'm Italian-American, so I think I called it the Godfather Hour.
Oh, my God. So your high school
it.
had a station then?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Played everything.
Oh, is that right? We had a local station where, when I was a kid, high school station, and it was a metal station. It was fucking awesome because they played all the obscure shit. It was awesome, brother.
That's great. Geez, I wish it was that good. It wasn't. But,
You guys are getting ready to release your EP. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. It's going to be released May 4th. We're doing it independently off of TuneCore and Shim Sham LLC. It's called ATARAXIS.
Okay.
And we're very excited about it. It's 6 tracks, and we really don't let up. It's very heavy. There is one track that gets kind of atmospheric and slower, but by the end it gets heavy again. And we're really excited about it. We think it's a really solid first offering.
Absolutely, and your video is pretty sick. The one for Area.
Thanks, we appreciate that. You know, we worked with Brian Cox from Flare Light Films out here in Los Angeles, and we talked about doing something where we could bring our kind of dark science fiction vibe into the fold, and we ended up filming it in Arizona, in the Arizona desert. So yeah, exactly. It was very hot. So that actor in the astronaut getup, he's a warrior.
They weren't going to let you into Area 51 to do this, huh?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Or they wouldn't let you out.
Yeah, you can come in, but that's it.
That's awesome. Who came up with the concept for that video?
It was a collective thought process between a couple of band members, myself and Joe, who is the writer and chief behind the scenes guy. He's my creative partner basically, and also of course Brian, who spearheaded the whole thing, the director, and we really like how it came out. We felt like, the main character's dealing with multiple issues, and they become physically manifested on the planet. And by the end, which is my favorite part, he's kind of forced to face different versions of himself.
Right.
And it's cool. We're really proud of it, and think Brian did a great job.
Yeah. I was reading your guys' bio on how you guys developed. It says cross-country collaboration between you and Joe. So you were in Chicago and Joe was in Los Angeles. Isn't it like the most craziest thing that you guys can write music from 2 totally different areas so far away? I mean, like, technology has like gotten to this place where we're talking to you right now and you're not in the room. How do you foresee technology and the music atmosphere in like 20 years from now?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, right? I mean, the fact that we we're able to do that and just send files digitally back and forth and essentially create in, 3,000 miles away from each other. It's pretty amazing. And now, I mean, technically you could get on a Skype call and just do a full, 4-member band practice with everybody in different, areas. I just think that's going to get clearer and better. And, it's going to be, music writing is going to be very interesting because it could really be kind of mechanical. Now already. So by the time it gets 20 years from now, it'll be interesting to see what people are doing to come up with something new.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You guys are dropping your new EP here real quick. And are you going to be out on the road? Because I heard tell that you guys are going out, but what do you guys got planned for getting out and getting the word out?
Right. Yeah. The touring is essentially in the works right now. So we're looking forward to finalizing that and getting the word out. Because it'll be our first national tour, so we're really excited about it.
You're doing the whole country?
Well, I don't know if it's the whole country. Right now, there was talk about the Southwest, but that might change. So it's looking like it was June. Now it's going to be July, but we're definitely going to get out there. And I would tell you guys and people to check out and keep up on our accounts, because we'll definitely announce all that stuff.
Nice.
Awesome.
I dig it.
I've been following you guys for a while with your work that you've done with some of our affiliates, and I love your music. I love what you're doing.
Thank you, man.
I want to know what goes through your mind when you're writing this stuff. Are you, because it's real easy to get pigeonholed, and you have a certain melodic quality to your voice that you could lend to a lot of other things. Do you really work hard to stay away from being stereotyped or pigeonholed, or do you just not give a shit and write what feels right?
It's a little of both, honestly. We definitely, since the beginning of the band, never wanted to be pigeonholed into a certain genre or, the whole thing about alternative metal is that you could bring all types of stuff in there and combining. And that's what was really attracted to us in the beginning of the project, to do things like that. So, I would say I personally like to, different types of screams and singing and whispering. And I feel like my favorite vocalists are those that can really do anything. So I try to push to do all of it, anything I can, without hurting myself.
Yeah, don't do that. Do not do that. So now, did you do some formal training in your vocals?
No, nothing formal. I've had a couple singing coaches, one or two, here and there, a couple of sessions, but nothing really took. They didn't really teach me anything or do anything to help me. So it's really been basically, growing up my car and the shower and just messing around myself and trying to get my voice to a point where it doesn't hurt and I can, sing as much as I can,
Yeah, no, absolutely. So now, what is the feedback on your video that you guys did?
People really like it, and when they stick around, they go, "Man, this is pretty cool." By the end, there's a lot of stuff that happens to the main character, and we think Brian really did a great job bringing it to life.
So now, are you guys going to be doing another video on any of the other songs on your EP that's dropping?
We are, actually. We're right now in the process of editing with the video Becoming, for Becoming, which I think the third track off the EP. And whereas Area, had more of a personal journey, the Becoming is kind of about, first of all, it's about having the courage to find one's authentic self.
Yeah.
And the Area depicts more of like an isolated journey of self-discovery. Becoming reflects more of our collective movement into a world that's really being affected by robotics and, mechanics. And it's more of a post-human world now. So we're starting to see that more. We wanted to reflect that a little bit in this video.
I love it.
I detect a very strong science fiction vein running through what you're doing. Does that come from you, or is that a collective thing with the band?
It's definitely a collective thing. We are fans of and like the kind of dark science fiction vibes, and it's probably something that you'll see crop up throughout the career of the band.
Okay, so you've done videos, you do live stuff, and you've done the studio. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer just getting up on the stage and letting it ride, or do you enjoy the video process, or do you enjoy the studio process? What's your favorite part of it, man?
Yeah, probably a tie between the creation process of the music in the studio, because that's always a good time, because you're literally finding out, you try to get aha moments and all that, and it's fun creating music. I mean, that's why a lot of people get into it, right? So there's that. And then, of course, the connection live is just something that you can't really explain unless you're doing it or you have done it. And it's something really special to be able to connect, the music with the fans. Absolutely. And everything. And so, I mean, I can't decide between those two, but those two are definitely where it's at.
Yeah, absolutely.
Caesar, what's your biggest challenge as a band right now?
The biggest challenge is just notoriety, and we're still a young band, so we're still kind of pushing to get out there and get in front of people, and that'll obviously help with the tour and stuff like that. But also the fact that there's a lot more to a band nowadays than there used to be. Yeah. It's not just about let's write some music and play that music. There's a lot more that goes into it, whether it be, marketing aspects or, shirt design and all this stuff. If you're an independent act, you kind of have everything in place. Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff that you don't think about when you're like, rocking out and banging your head to some riff that you wrote, in the first place. Right. No, absolutely. But that's definitely part of it. That's part of it.
Yeah, I gotta sell shirts. I gotta sell shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
There's a lot of pressure to have a kick-ass shirt, too, because you want people to want to buy that damn thing.
Right.
Right. Maybe they don't want it. Right.
Yeah. You know what I say? Fuck them.
Here's a sticker.
Here's a sticker.
That's awesome. All right. Well, Caesar, is there anything that we didn't talk about today that you wanted to?
No, not at all. I would just tell everybody that thanks for the early support, and you guys as well. And, keep track of us online, and we'll be, letting you know how as things progress. We're working on a lot of stuff. Yeah. The new video, possibly single campaign, of course, the EP's coming out, and the tour and all that. So, yeah, just keep up with us, and we'll, it'd be great to see people out at shows.
Hey, Caesar, for our listeners, how can they get a hold of your band and purchase your music and your amazing shirts and stickers?
The shirts and stickers are coming soon. So, we're getting an online store together, so that's not available yet. But the EP is going to be, right now you can pre-order it on iTunes, and it'll be everywhere come March 4th on Amazon and everything else. So, May 4th. And, and I would stick with ZeroTheorem&nbsp. Awesome. You can find all our socials on there, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, and keep up with us.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do the show. We really appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate it, too. Thanks for having me on.
I did not expect that voice.
Oh, dude.
That was amazing.
Even though I've heard his singing voice, it was like, woo.
Yeah.
Hello.
He's that one step below James Earl Jones.
Oh, man.
Can you just hear the heavy breathing in the Darth Vader mask?
Great singing voice, too, though. Very melodic and rich.
These guys are clean, man. They're prepped and right there at that level I think they need to be to break through the wall to go somewhere, I think.
Absolutely.
They've been working hard to saturate an oversaturated market. And it's
hard to do.
Well, and I think that they're doing a lot of the right things.
Yeah.
And I think they have the right attitude. Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping to see great, big, giant things in the future for Zero Theorem.
I'm right there with you, brother. I like these guys.
They're going to do big stuff.
So go over there and check them out. Zero Theorem is the band. Check out their Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that good stuff. Tell them we said hi and that we sent you. And get over there and check out their EP. And I'm going to screw this up. ATARAXIS.
Yep.
I think you got it.
Is that right?
Yep,
Unbelievable.
that's right.
I read it like 13 times, said I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. I'm not saying it.
Did they combine like Atari and Axis?
Well,
so
you know, like-
you get your ATARAXIS.
Like he was saying, they're very sci-fi, which I dig.
Yeah.
I actually kind of get off on that whole thing. I'm big into the sci-fi stuff. So the different themes and stuff, I'll be looking deeper at their music to figure it out and get all Carl Sagan on that shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to Honest Brutality. We appreciate you. Wherever you're listening to us, do us a favor and give us a rating, especially on iTunes. We like the little stars. You can leave a comment. It doesn't matter what it is. We don't really care what you say. We just like the stars. We collect those, and they help us. We're not even sure how.
They brighten our life.
That's right. Check us out on all of our socials. We're on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. Go over there and see all the craziness that goes on. You can also check out all things Honest Brutality at honestbrutality.com. You can also give us a call.
Yeah, give us a call. 530-962-0411. Again, that's 530-962-0411.
Don't forget to check out our Tuesday show, Center Stage with Honest Brutality, where we talk to bands and we play their music, and that's on Rock Rage Radio at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
As well as our Saturday show on Rock Rage Radio. That is every Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. 2 hours of fun, mayhem, madness, and all things Honest Brutality. We play unsigned artists and well-known artists alike.
Yeah.
Take care of one another, be good people, and most importantly,
Stay metal!
Stay metal.
If we lived at an earlier point, would we be there? Already gone. It feels like we've been here before, but we've been gone all along. It seems like all of our lives were clear, but we've been living all wrong. I can see now that the past is gone. This area is in trouble. Does this fight need to go on and on? This area is in trouble. The garbage flies out in the night while fires burn into dawn. Another wrong won't make this right. Tell me whose side are you on? I can see now that the past is gone. This area is in trouble. Does this fight need to go on and on? This area is in Wipe the blood off of your face to see you look a lot like me.